Hello and welcome back to the GDPR and Data Protection Diaries. Today we are going to be talking about something that we haven't talked about before, and that is continual improvement. So in this video we really want to explain, or I want to explain, why continual improvement is important for your control frameworks, your security frameworks, so privacy and information security, and how you can look to implement that in your business. As always, if you find this video useful or you find it interesting, please do give us a like, give us a comment, give us a share, and if you're on the YouTube, please do subscribe, and obviously you can find other videos as well. If you have any questions, please do get in touch, and we look forward to being able to answer those for you. But for now, let's get on with the video, and we'll see what comes of that. So what do we mean when we're talking about continual improvement? Well, continual improvement, as you could probably imagine, is pretty much what it says on the tin. It's a continuous curve of improvement through learning, through education, through testing of controls. It's about looking at your security and your privacy controls, looking at how they're working, and then working out how you can improve them over a period of time. At the minute, quite a lot, what we are seeing is people trying to create the absolute best, the absolute gold standard in privacy controls or privacy structure or frameworks or information security structures, and rather than releasing stuff and releasing controls and policies and procedures, what they're waiting for is they're holding those back until they've got them absolutely perfect, which is actually causing them problems down the line. Continual improvement is something that exists in a number of different standards and frameworks. So if you're familiar with ISO 27001, then you'll obviously already be familiar with the concept of continual improvement. And it's a way of helping a business and helping a system or a process or a control to develop over time so that it can become better, it can become more effective, and it can become more usable. So how do you look to implement continual improvement within your organization? Well, the first thing is you need to be prepared to fail. In all honesty, you need to be prepared to not get everything right the first time. And that's perfectly acceptable. Everything is about learning. When you're learning to drive, when you're learning to walk even as a child, and when you're learning at school, nobody expects you to get everything right the first time, and that's exactly what the concept of continual improvement is all about. In order to ensure that you're doing that, you need to start keeping logs. So keeping logs of when things go wrong, and that could be an incident log that you can go back and look at, so where you can see where a control has failed and you've had an incident. You can keep an improvement log, again if you're looking at 27001 and the standard there. So you're looking for things that have gone wrong, looking at the root cause analysis, so where did it go wrong, why did it go wrong, and then most importantly of all, how can I fix it? So what can we do to stop that from happening again? And then we can implement that change, we can make an improvement, and we can learn from it, and we can make that control, we can make that process better. Another really good way of monitoring this and trying to make this effective within your business is by having metrics, clear sets of metrics, clear sets of reporting on your key controls and your key processes, so that you know how effectively those things are operating, and you can look for peaks and troughs, and then you can go back, try and understand root cause analysis, and again just try and fix it and learn in that way how to continually improve. So what are the benefits of continual improvement? Well, first of all, agility. It means that you can get started much quicker. It means that you can make sure that you have got some controls in place and you've got the basics already in place. If you are being investigated or you have an incident and the ICO are coming to see you, they are more interested in the fact that you are trying to do something, that you are trying to achieve something, than they are in that you've got an absolute gold standard, everything's 100% perfect right all of the time. Again, as we talk about, the same thing happens with ISO 27001, although if you're running against the standard or you're looking to be certified against the standard, you need to make sure that you're running improvement logs. Then you can show that you've done your root cause analysis and you can demonstrate how those controls have changed and what you've done to make them better. But overall, using continual improvement and understanding that concept within your organization is going to allow you to function in a much more effective way. You will spend less money, you will likely reduce your risk profile because you'll have controls in place. Those controls won't necessarily be perfect straight away, but they are there, they are protecting your organization, they are protecting your customers, and you can look to make those things better as you move along. So those are why it's really important to have a concept of, or understand the concept of continual improvement within your organization. As always, this is a very short video, and there's a huge amount more that we can talk about this. If this is something that you'd like to know more about, please do get in touch, and you'll see the website running across the bottom of the page. Alternatively, if you'd just like more content of this nature, please do let me know. As always, if you find this video useful, please do give it a like, give it a comment, give it a share, and if you are on the YouTube channel, please do also give us a subscribe. But most importantly, if you have any questions, please do get in touch, and we look forward to speaking to you all again very soon. Thanks very much.